Hello everyone, welcome to Caroline's Craftery. Today we are doing the CCT 52 challenge. There is information in the description about this challenge. No rules, just guidelines. It's just to help you think outside the box. So let's get started. We are three, so we are doing a pocket or a flip, and we are doing 3 prompts. So let's reach in here and pull out our 3 prompts. We've got 1, 2, and 3. So we have something red, wine, and vellum. Okay, that's doable. That should not be too hard. Let me go and gather up some stuff, and I'll be right back and we'll make our project. Okay, so I got my goodies picked out. I've got a piece of vellum, I've got something red, and I'm going to use this little piece of paper. So it's got kind of some wine coloring in it. So that is what I'm going to use now. And I got my numbers. I am going to start. I'm going to glue this onto the back of the vellum, I think. I'm going to just put a little ink, even though I'm kind of not going to see it, but just in case there's any white peeking through. So I'm going to put it kind of right on the, oh, this is from a calendar. I'm going to put it right on the edge, kind of like that. Now, I'm using art glitter glue, and it does dry pretty clear, so I don't think once it's dry you'll actually see any of the lines from the glue. Usually it turns out pretty good. And you can also like smear that all even, but I don't think I need to do that. Put that right on there. Yeah, that doesn't look very good. Hopefully, I sure hope it dries clear enough. I'm gonna try something else. Hold on. Okay, so I grabbed another piece of vellum. I'm going to do this a little bit different this time. I am going to put a bit more glue on, and then I'm going to use my little brush, kind of brush it all over. That way you kind of won't see the glue quite as much. And then I'm going to put it down here. And hopefully, let's hope, I think that'll look better once it's dry. You can still see it, but let's hope for the best here. We'll know in a bit. Okay, I want to cut this straight up like that. And then this is going to go kind of right about there. Now I'm going to put some lace on here. So I'm just going to do glue along there and there. And then just kind of put it down about like that. It'll be a real simple project this week. Like I say, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that that's going to dry clear on top of that rose. I'm gonna cut it right along there. And right along here. Excuse me. And right down there. And actually I didn't think that I could put glue there to hold it. And along there, because that's not going to show through the vellum at all. So there is really just a real simple pocket, but it's going to go onto here. This is the back page from number, where's our number on this? 38. So we are going to put this on here, but let's ink up the edge, just because we might see some of it. Just in case there's any white showing. I already think that's not quite showing quite as much as it was. Takes a while for the glue to actually dry underneath the vellum. Okay, so this is going to go here, and if it really looks terrible, I'll put some lace or something on the top of it. So this is going to be a pocket. So let's do down 3 sides. One, 2, and 3. And that's going to go just down here somewhere. At times we don't need to go really fancy. We don't need to put a whole bunch of stuff on everything. And the best part is, if it doesn't turn out or something, we can cover it with something else. And I've got this lace here that's got these hearts. And I'm going to take one heart off of there because it's too long. And I'm going to put it, and I'm going to have it go over the edge of the pocket. So somewhere about there. So let's just put a bit of glue on 2 of these hearts to start, and 1 dot right there where that dot is on the lace. And then we're going to put that down so that heart is halfway over the pocket. And I'm gluing under that silver because it's like a little thicker on the lace. And then I'm just going to turn the lace back like this, and I'm going to put glue on the back of them. Just like this, and I think I can do it all. There we go. And the top of the heart is just at the top of the pocket. And then that's just gonna press that down, kind of, just the weight of my fingers on there. Go back and forth a few times to make sure that it's, and then we've got our pocket. And then this piece, I'm gonna put the same So I can cut this one off, and these two little hearts I'll use for something somewhere. And I'm kind of going to do the same. It's going to overlap just that little bit, and this time I'm going to put the bottom along the edge. So the same thing, I'm going to just put glue on two of the hearts. Then I can kind of get it lined up where I want it. So it's going to be halfway over there, like that. And then from here, I can tip it up and put down, or put glue on the back of the hearts. Just like that. And glue that down, and again I'm going to put that like so. Now I'm starting to get worried about this, whether it's going to clear up, but we'll see. I'll wait until it's totally dry, and then I'll show you next week if I ended up covering that or not. Now I'm thinking I got these here, so rather than putting them into my scrap box and waiting to see what I can use them on, I'm thinking I'm just gonna cut them out. This way those couple little pieces are all taken care of. We all know what it's like and how quickly scraps build up. Push those to the side. Now I'm just thinking that maybe I should just put them somewhere else on the page to kind of like decorate it a little bit. So I think that is a good idea. So let's put a little extra glue on it. Get it over to the side because I want it all to be glued down on this here. And just put them just up in the corner like this. And then I'll feel better that they're all used up. And there. And let's ink up our numbers. I have gone and numbered all of my projects. Finally got to that the other day, so I was excited to get them all done. And now, where do we put the number? I could put it down there. Let me just dig out a nail file. These just seem too bright for this page, so I'm just going to file them down a little bit. It just takes off some of that blackness off the numbers. Yeah, that'll be better. And it's not standing out quite so much. So I'm thinking just kind of like that, maybe. And then if I do have to lace over that or something, the numbers won't interfere with that. So that's what we are going to do. We've got our 3. And we have our 9. And I'll put them kind of off center a little bit like that. And then, of course, we've got the pocket there. So all in all, a quick, easy pocket. As I say, next week I'll show you this one and we'll see how the glue dries and if I have to do something with that. The red isn't really bright. You can still see the wine colored in the back. So if I have to put lace, I might lose a lot of that rose. But we can do something with it. We don't have to throw it out. Just a little piece of lace or something else on the top to make this look more of a background would work as well. Lots of things that we could actually do with this. Don't really want that on there, but you know, like putting something like that over it is going to take care of all that. I just got a pile of little things here. I could put like a leaf, a couple leaves and a flower, something on there. But we'll see how it totally dries. This would go good on there too because it's got that wine color. But we will see how it turns out and we will go from there once I know it is dry. So there we have week 39, easy pocket. Possible error, but hey, that's okay. I don't even mind it like that. Kind of gives it a bit of texture. I could even go and just paint a little bit of gesso over that, so then it would be, you know, kind of faded where the lines are, but yet like through here, and here, you would still be able to see that flower shining through. So that'll happen. I'll show it to you next week. But there we have week number 3, wine, something red, and vellum. That's simple, that easy. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.